Hey, welcome back to another C++ tutorial video. Today we're going to be learning how to do loops. When you write software, most of the time you're going to be repeating a task over and over again, and loops just make that a lot easier. There's two main types of loops, for loops and while loops. For loops have three parts, which is the initialization, the testing for the stopping condition, and the incrementation. Uh, while loops, they only have the condition where the loop stops declared. So first of all, we're going to make an int, so we'll call it number, and we'll make it equal to 0. Then we're going to start our for loop. So the first part we're going to do the initialization. So we're going to make an int, and we're going to call it I. Most of the time, if you're doing a for loop or something similar, you'll use one letter variable names just to make it easier. And we'll make it equal to 10. We then do the testing of the stopping condition. So we're going to have when I is bigger than number, and then we're going to have the incrementation, and we're going to use I minus minus. Now this minus minus means the new value of I is going to be the old value of I minus 1, and you can also do this with plus plus, which is I is now the old value of I plus 1. So we're going to make this minus minus, and then out here we're going to have cout I end line, and then after the for loop we're going to have cout blast off end line. So what this is going to do, number is going to be 0, I is going to be 10. If I is bigger than 0, if I is bigger than number, which 10 is going to be bigger than 0, then it will move on to here. So it's going to output I, and then it's going to minus 1 off of I using the I minus minus. So if we run this, it should go from 10 down to blast off. Yep, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. And then obviously returning 0 at the end. The next type of loop is going to be the while loop. So we'll make another number, which we'll call another number, and we'll make that equal to, say, 6. So while another number is bigger than number, and then what we're going to do here is we're going to use the squiggly brackets so we can have a block of code. If you don't use the squiggly brackets, then it's just going to do the first line of whatever code you put underneath. And we're going to have cout another number is another. We're going to have subtraction in here just to show the operators that we learnt about. More than number. End line. And then we're going to have another number minus minus. And if we run this, it should tell us what it is minus the other one. Yeah, another number is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, less than. There's obviously no 0 here, because at 1, another number minus minus is going to be equal to 0, and at that point, another number is not bigger than number. So if we try this, this should have 0 in as well, because it's bigger than or equal to. What we could do is, if we got rid of this line, then that will check, is another number bigger than or greater than number, and then if it is, do this line, and then it will go straight back to the while loop. So this will just keep on going and keep on going. So you need to make sure that you have some sort of stopping condition, otherwise it's going to just keep going and going and going, and it won't ever change. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.